Hi everyone, Frank Westphal here, and today I'm going to be replacing the alternator on a 1999 Toyota Corolla. This is a 1ZZ-FE engine, and the 1ZZ-FE is in Corolla models 1998 to 2002, and actually 2003 to 2008. I know from 1998 to 2002 it's going to look exactly like this. The parts are going to be exactly the same. On the 2003 to 2008, it's probably very similar, but I haven't personally worked on one, so I can't guarantee that. This is actually a working alternator, and the reason I'm replacing this is because my OEM alternator died after 275,000 miles, and I need the car running, so I picked this up from the local auto parts store, AutoZone, and I ordered one online as well. This is $177, and the one I got online is $70. So I'm going to take this one out and put the $70 one in. I'm going to return this and I'm going to jump right into it. So first thing to do is disconnect your battery positive. I'm going to get that up and out of the way. Then right here is the positive output from the alternator. Disconnect that. That one's a 10 millimeter. Pull that nut, pull that positive off and just get it out of the way. And then the alternator signal plug, that's out of the way. And I just figured this out the other day, but this is a great way to pull your belt tensioner down. So here's the belt tensioner right there. And the purpose of that is to put tension on this pulley right here, which tensions up the serpentine belt. Right now, if I tried to get this off, there's no way I'm getting that off. Even if I move the alternator forward after pulling this bolt, I won't be able to get this belt off. So you have to pull down on the belt tensioner, and the nut to do that is right there. You're not actually disconnecting anything. You're just using this to torque this way to relieve tension on the serpentine belt. And I found a great way to do that. I'll show it to you right now. So 24-inch breaker bar, 1/2 inch to 3/8 onto a 3/4 inch socket, and then a rubber bungee cord. So I wiggle this in there and make sure that's really secure, because you do not want to strip that. And then have your bungee ready, pull it down. But that's as far as it goes right there. That's all the play I'm going to get. And once you have that in position, the belt tensioner has just been pushed down as far as it'll go. You can see the serpentine belt is a lot looser right now. And then just clip this right on this subframe here. I'm going to go nice and low on this one, because I want that tension to stay there. Now the belt is nice and loose. In fact, I can pull it right off the alternator without even loosening those alternator bolts. And then just keep the belt right in place. Now, when I'm loosening these bolts, there's a lot less pressure on them because I'm only pulling out. They're not also being pushed in on. And for those, I think I actually have a 1/2 inch on there, because 12 is too small and 13 is too big. So I'm going with a 1/2 inch. But this is a different bolt than was originally on there. So there it is. Top one's out. And the bottom alternator bolt is right there. Have to do an angle extension on that. Makes it a little awkward, but gives it more reach. There it goes. All right, there's our bottom 14 millimeter alternator bolt. Then just pull it out. Just careful of the wiring. Try to keep my belt aligned right there so I don't have to rethread it. All right, there's the old one. And here's my $67 one. I'm gonna roll with it. One thing I'm gonna test before I put it in is I wanna make sure the bolts are gonna fit, so I don't have to struggle with it once it's in there. So, yep, and going into the top one, it's gonna go in like that. Drop this in place. Get that bottom bolt in there. All right, so that has started to thread, and at this point I'm going to put the belt right back on before I even tighten that down. Make sure it's still aligned. I'm just going to get that bottom bolt as tight as I can by hand. All right, that's starting to get tight. Now I want to be careful here. I broke the original bolt by over torquing it. I'm just going to go snug on that. There. Finish off the bottom bolt. All right. Do our signal plug. There it goes. And our output. There we go. At this point, just release tension off this. Should see the serpentine belt go nice and tight again. There it is. Disconnect the bungee cord. Can be a little tricky to get that out of there. There it goes. All right. We have tension on the belt again. It's all aligned. Just reconnect the battery here. Nice and tight on that. Give it a test. No battery light. No lights at all. I think we're good to go. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please hit like and subscribe. And in my playlist, car stuff videos, it's all 1999 Toyota Corolla, which means it's actually 1998 to 2002 Corolla. I have a number of fixes that are on there. Thank you. Bye.